the curve y is 4 multiplied by ln of x minus 2 for y is greater or equal than 0 and less so equal than 4 is rotated 360 degrees about the y-axis to form a solid of revolution. Find the volume of the solid formed. So since it's about rotation 360 about y-axis, we use just the formula. Formula is given in the data booklet and it says that the required volume is equal to pi limits for y for sum from y1 to y2, and it may be x in terms of y, just you need just solve for x in terms of y and squared, but integral will be in terms of y, so dy, or it's the same as pi integral also limits on for y, but inverse function of x squared dx. It's the same here. You just actually to find the inverse you should do absolutely the same, but here you just interchange x and y, you just rename x and y. So let's just solve for x, and it becomes what? Y over 4 is equal to ln of x minus 2, and by definition log 283. Why? Because 2 cubed is 8. So, and ln is what? It's log to the base e, so it becomes e to the base of this is equal to this, so x minus 2 is equal to e to the power y over 4. Hence x is 2 plus e to the power of y over 4, and then we substitute and integrate. If you want to find the inverse, for inverse we do what? We rename interchange x and y, so we get x is 4 ln of x minus 2, y minus 2, and we just solve for this new y, and this new y is the inverse function, so x over 4 is ln of y minus 2, and you get y is, and this y is the inverse function, so the inverse function of x is 2 plus e to the power x over 4 in terms of x, and then the required volume becomes pi. It is given directly the limits from 0 to 4, and you remember in general that domain for usual function becomes a range for inverse and vice versa, but here it's given, so it becomes pi integral from 0 to 4 this expression squared and dy. For this you get absolutely the same, but x, and using a calculator we get pi multiplied by mass integral from 0 to 4 2 plus e to the power of x over 4, and then squared just a moment, so I do it again. Pi mass integral 0 4. Now I do again 2 plus e to the power x over 4 and squared and dx, and we get yes, which is 177 to 3 significant figures. And that's all for this question.